Peace, family, and welcome to the energy of the Lionsgate portal. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, today, August 8th, 2020, is the peak of the lion energy for the whole year. We have a wonderful opportunity today to focus our minds and our attention on manifestation and abundance. The Lionsgate portal is very closely tied to ancient Kemet, to numerology, and to astrology as well. So it's a trifecta of energy that I suggest you use to your advantage. I spent the majority of this morning with my divination practices calling in the energy of the Lionsgate portal with my Isis Oracle deck. And today the card that came out, or one of the three cards that came out, is the Soul Retrieval card. And it says deep soul healing with the goddess. And there's an entire 3 pages in here about what it means and how to apply it in your life. But what really stood out to me was the conversation surrounding trauma and how our past experiences, especially when they're negative, just when they call on a lot of our energy, we can often become frozen in time. Our emotions, our sense of self, our talents can get stuck in the past. How does this happen? Because subconsciously, in response to whatever happened to us, we shut down or we cut off certain parts of our energy so that we can disassociate from whatever pain that we encountered through that trauma. Okay, so as such, there are bits and pieces of ourselves, of our soul, of our talents, of our abilities, of our personality that we have left with other people, places, and circumstances, that perhaps we even unknowingly left them there. For some of us, we purposely left them there. When I'm reflecting specifically on my own life, there are parts of my personality that I purposely would set to the side so as not to ruffle the feathers of my family members or of whoever I was dating at the time. I was really good at playing small. And now I'm having to unlearn all of that. And I personally am being challenged to show more of myself, to show more of my thoughts and my beliefs, and the way that I live my life in this world. And in the same way, you are being asked to do the same thing, to look back in your life and to see those relationships, those circumstances that have perhaps robbed you of your own spirit, or robbed you of your innocence, or of who you are, or how you've chosen to express yourself this life. And whether or not this has happened on a conscious level or unconsciously for you, I would challenge you today, or whenever you feel intuitively called, I would challenge you to literally, out loud, call your energy back from the past. What does that look like? What does that sound like? It can look and sound like many different things. The book here suggests a little incantation, but I always feel like when you create it yourself, it's a little bit more powerful. So what I did this morning on my little couch was I said, all right, I call back to me all of my energy, all of my talent, all of my power, all of my soul and spiritual essence. I call that back to me from all times, from all people, from all lives, from all locations that I may have left it in. I command my energy to return to me now. As one way. Another way, this says here, let me find it for you. Soul Retrieval, it says, I call upon the master healers that love me unconditionally, including Isis that loves me unconditionally, to help me restore my soul now, to call my power back and experience greater wholeness. So be it. Ashe. Whatever you want to do to solidify your own ritual, it is important not only today on 8/8, but every night to call your energy back to yourself, to get into the habit of doing that so that you don't have to wait a year every year on Lionsgate to do it. If you get into the habit of calling your energy back to you before you go to sleep each night, you don't have to worry about losing parts of yourself, because you're doing that spiritual maintenance. You're doing the spiritual upkeep each night of saying, hey, come back. Especially if you're a healer, especially if people look to you for light, especially if you are a Leo or have any Leo placements. Call your energy back to yourself right now and every night, okay? It's very important, very important. I would encourage you to get creative today, or to get quiet, to do something a little bit different than you would normally do, just to honor the energy that we have here. If you have tarot cards or oracle cards, pull them out and see what your message is for today. If you just want to spend some more time in nature or set your intentions, keep your mind as positive as possible right now, because this energy is expanding your desires, it's expanding your mind, it's expanding your thoughts. So be mindful as always, but especially today. Trying to make sure there's nothing else that I need to say to you today. Be good to you and listen to your dreams. Keep a journal, like a dream journal, next to your bed with a pen. And I do this, I think I've written in it maybe like 5 times, but I had a dream last night and I was so glad that I had my pen and paper there to be able to write it down. So maybe those things will help you connect, to feel more like yourself, whatever that means for you. And if it didn't, thanks for watching anyway. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Happy Lionsgate. This energy is good till around the 12th of August, okay? So take advantage. I love you. Bye.